don't want to record any like special video for this. Um, but the Wolf contract unblocked me. I don't know for what. I don't like the guy, and I express on the Twitter I don't like the guy. And today I referred to something, like I've been like speaking of struggle of the bottom validators, not necessarily me, but some others. And a few days after that discussion, that was quite well welcomed by all of the validators. I noticed today that some of the bottom validators are like falling even lower. And I looked what's happening, and that's why I left the tweet today. That the CEO of Juno, despite not having this official title of CEO, in fact redelegated around like it was around 120k of Juno from some smaller validators that he supported, despite already having like 50% of the stake in SG1 validator, is nearly the largest validator on Juno. And I was like, that this is kind of like not really supportive of the small people, and there is nothing unfactual about this, right? So that was the tweet, that there is a lot of talk about community, but at the end, this is just the personal matter, which the rhetoric of this community initiative, I believe it's hypocritical in this subject. So I tweeted at this. What happened later on? Um, he actually took the tweet response of the tweet, that I was speaking, because I remember the block creators actually said it. I don't want to run validator to not be accused of conflict of interest. Uh, Meow dropped of the validator because he said he want to focus. Dimi dropped, giving the space to others. At the same time, the Wolf contract decided to increase his voting power as SG1 validator, because probably he's upset with Cosmos Station being at number one spot. This is my personal feeling, not a fact. My personal feeling is that Wolf does hate if someone has more tokens than he does. That's how simple person it is. So he took my tweet that was response, and even validator one by core one is questionable itself. I meant core one member, so this was like no edit button. My language is not perfect. But he refused to address these subjects and make sure he can have more voting power in his hands, making sure the competition is eliminated so he can have control over the network. The competition, I meant Takumi. So he did this, accuse and fixing changing the rhetoric, in which he said that I'm accusing him. Um, he brought that the core dev is not delegating to top 20 validators. I never accused him of this thing. He made a tweet. I'm accusing him of this while I never actually did this. And there is like, Jacob, hey, like verify before speaking. I verified. Like this is like that was the tweet. Where is not verified fact? Like, Wolf, just keep me blocked, man. And and like, yeah, this is private funds. I'm allowed to follow private funds because this is the face of Juno. He wants to be the face of Juno. Everyone talk about the redelegation. I saw some small community members redelegating to Messi. They all tokens because they want to help the small validators. But what face of Juno is doing? Just that's it. And he say because it's need for the business expenses of SG1 generating not enough profit. We need that 5% commission, baby. And at the end, here is the Lobo accusing which private business are you talking, Takumi, your employer. So that's all about the personality of Wolf contract. And I guess I just finish here, because you see this guy lose the temper so easily, and that's who he is. and I will stick to this. Jacob, you might not like it if you don't like the fact that I do consider Wolf Contract um being just the shitty person that I would not like to even hang out with. You should redelegate if that bothers you. I'm gonna keep my stance that Wolf Contract is low intelligent species that is piece of shit as the person. Also, some people, I watched the interview with Jake Hartnell, that interview 2 weeks in which he said, "Hey, the Prop 16 was badly written, but Wolf Contract apologized for it." Where is the apologies? The guy never fucking apologized because his ego is larger than the fucking earth. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Don Kryptonium's out.